Hello, welcome to LMC and Knowledge, lyrics music channel of spiritual insight and wisdom that I will share to you so you can take along your spiritual journey. I hope you're having a good day, good night, wherever you're at, and whenever you see this, make sure that you're prayed up and in that light of Jesus, okay? Okay, so if you've seen 4:14 on the clock, before or after this, know that this is definitely meant for you, okay? Or if you see the number 9, it can be 5, 4, 6, 7, 8, and then 9 right there. It don't have to just be like you see 9 specifically, but if you do, that's really, really good too. But before I show you the cards, I just want to give you intuitive messages that the angels want me to tell you outside of the cards. Your angels are very close to you and ensuring that you stay on purpose in your pursuit of your soul's mission, okay? So make sure, please, you are giving time to your ancestors, your angels, your God, our God, Jesus, and Source. Make sure that you are connecting with your star family every single day because they are guiding you. They are trying to assist you and help you with your soul's mission, okay? It's time to feel energized. They're going to send you downloads of energy. They're going to send you waves and frequencies of energy. How can you receive that energy? Meditation, okay? That's when you are opening your conscious. You open your subconscious. You open your crown chakra. And you open all of your chakras, all 7 of them, to receive that energy, right? Fluidly, okay? Sometimes when you're out of balance, you're out of whack, if you're feeling anxious, if you're feeling out of control, if you're feeling overwhelmed, it's time to release, okay? It's time to work it out step by step. Like, make sure that you know how somebody has so much to do on a list, right? And it overwhelms you because you have so much to do in a day. But if you focus on one thing at a time and not everything at once, you will be able to accomplish what you need to accomplish in a timely manner, right? It won't lead to procrastination. But when you have so much on your plate, you start to procrastinate, right? So maybe stop looking at everything you need to do in a day and look at it step by step. So look at a staircase, right? You have to, well, you can skip steps, right? But you may trip and slip, right? If you physically try to skip a whole bunch of steps, unless you're very precise, right? But if you skip the steps, then you're missing things that you didn't acknowledge, right? So I'm hearing, like, if you look at a staircase and there's 12 stairs on the staircase, right? 12 steps. Only pay attention to the first step, right? So if you have a list of things, only pay attention to the first thing so it doesn't overwhelm you and make you feel like you're not capable of doing it. So then say you only make it to 6 today. That's okay. Go finish the next 6 tomorrow, right? You don't have to, like, burden yourself. I'm hearing do not overwhelm yourself throughout your day because it'll drag into the next day. Then you're going to continuously feel like you're not accomplishing or you're not achieving, or you're going to just continuously feel overwhelmed. So when they give you that energy, meditation is the best medication for the soul, okay? That's how you open yourself up to God and Source. That's how you are able to hear the messages from Source when you sit down and allow them to work through you. Say you're working, cleaning, doing everything outside of meditation, they're not able to, hey, I'm going to send you that download, especially when you're not open to it. Now, if you're constantly telling them, I am open to your message, angels, ancestors, God, I am open to what you have to give to me. I am open to what you have to share to me through my soul, right? We have to give God access every single day because every single day we have free will, right? So you have to, you know how some people are, you seek so much reassurance in a certain situation? God wants you to continuously give him consent to work through you, speak to you, and give you energy. Sometimes we block ourselves from God's light energy, right? Because we're either so frustrated, mad, or we're just so distracted in this world that we don't feel God at all times that we need to feel him, right? So you know how you can go to church or go to a specific place and you feel the energy of God. But wouldn't it feel great if you were able to feel him all the time, right? Then you would know how to respond, you would know how to act, you would know where you need to take action in your life because you're allowing God to flow through you, right? So, yeah, it's time to feel energized and apply yourself to work in a way that is disciplined. Be patient and determined. Make sure that you are disciplined. We as adults, we get older and we don't like being disciplined at all. I can say that for a fact. I don't want nobody disciplining me and telling me what I need to do at a certain time or this, or I can't do this. You need to have that discipline for yourself though. Without discipline, there's no progression because you procrastinate. So have that discipline to say, I'm not going to be on my phone. I'm not going to let my phone distract me. I'm not going to let this TV distract me. Or I'm not going to keep talking to so many people that I don't get anything done for myself. Because that's another thing that I struggled with last year and the beginning of this year. And I could put myself out here again. I literally just started doing videos this year, last month. It's about to be 2 months at the end of this month, but literally last month I just started doing videos when I told myself I wanted to do this 2 years ago. Literally, I had a dream. I told myself, like, I really should be doing this. And I had card decks, I had tarot decks, all this for years, and I didn't utilize them to the highest ability. Like, now I'm using them for you guys, to give you guys information. I used to just use them for me, to give myself, information on what I needed to know in certain situations, just to confirm, like, however I'm feeling, and that's how I used it. But now I'm able to use it for people, because in the beginning, God's people, but in the beginning, obviously, when you get a tarot deck, you're not aware of how to speak or how to get messages from it and everything. So that was another thing that I let hold me back, was just, oh, I don't know, I can't read the messages from here, so maybe I'm not good for this. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this or giving people advice. First of all, the information I get, everything that I put out here on my page, it's either something I saw somebody go through and I learned the wisdom from it, and then the cards confirm it for me, or it's something that I went through in my life and I can give the wisdom, and then the cards can just give me a little deeper interpretation or another perspective side of the story or the situation I'm explaining. But yeah, now I'm taking action. Now I'm doing it. Now I'm disciplined. I don't feel good if I don't post. If I don't post, I don't feel accomplished, okay? I feel, literally, it's like this is where I need to be putting my energy into. So if I'm not doing it, it doesn't fulfill me. I don't feel fulfilled. So with that being said, make sure that whatever you have a goal, whatever you're wanting to do in this life, make sure you are dedicated and you're disciplined. I had 2 days, literally, out of this whole month, this whole time period, I didn't post 2 days out of that whole month. In this month, it was probably 1 day in this month, 1 day in last month, but literally, I didn't even feel good when I was waiting those days, because I was just like, sometimes you do need a break. Sometimes you have to give yourself time to, rejuvenate, and stuff like that. So it's like, now I'm creating equal balance, so I can have an equal give and take with my life. But yeah, I just do know that as of right now, I do need to be posting every single day, because that's what I'm meant to be doing. And it was like, I held back so much. I wasn't even posting pictures of myself. It was just like, I was just so much in hermit mode. So if you are in hermit mode in that turtle shell, it's time to step out and take action for your life, okay? It's time to be patient, though, because it takes time. Everything takes time. And if you want to rush, I'm hearing that one thing when they be like, you can either have it fast, but it's not like the quality. I can't even say it right, but what I'm trying to say, because I don't memorize the way they said it, but it's fast, slow, or it can be fast and expensive, or slow and cheap, or it could be, it's just like, you can't get all three. You guys should look that up, please. If you know what I'm talking about, please just help me, because I know what I'm trying to say in my head, literally, but I just can't word it right here. But it's like, make sure that you're thinking about the quality over the quantity, okay? And that was a big thing for me too in the beginning, because I was pushing out so many videos. Like, I'm talking about the beginning, I was pushing out 12 videos a day, 16 videos a day, 15, 10 videos a day, 8 videos a day. And it was just like, once I started to do the lesser amount of videos, I started to get more people on my page instead of me just pushing out 12 videos, 10 videos, because I just felt like I had to play catch up for some reason. Like, I've been so behind. I told myself I wanted to do this 2 years ago. Now I'm sitting here comparing my work to other people's work. Like, dang, why am I, like, what am I missing? I'm just feeling like I'm missing something. That was in the beginning. I don't feel like I'm missing anything right now, so I don't need you to, like, say anything about that. But I just know that what I'm doing now is correct, and it's real, it's true, and it's the way I need to go now. So now I'm doing 4 to 5 videos a day, and that's good for me. And because before, when I first started, like I said, it was literally, I wouldn't go to sleep until like 3 in the morning, and I just wasn't getting enough sleep. But I was still trying to just push it out. And I don't regret it at all. I actually am still happy that I did that, because, like I said, I wasn't posting anything on any platform. Even though I do music, I sing, I rap, but I'm still not putting myself out there, right? I didn't like the energy on Instagram, so I just stopped posting on there, because I'm just like, these people is not finna support me. Like, I just felt like I wasn't getting support on Instagram at all towards my music, because I was posting some of my music on there too. But then I had to realize, like, another thing, it's like, I don't know why I'm bringing this up, but you know how people are on Instagram or on YouTube and they're like, hey, go to my, not YouTube, they're on Facebook or Instagram, and they're like, hey, go to my YouTube, subscribe to my channel. And it's like, you let's put this in physical perspective. You at Wendy's and you eating, right? And I walk in Wendy's and I'm like, hey, go to McDonald's. It's like, why would I go to McDonald's if I'm already eating at Wendy's? So it's like, why would I go to YouTube if I'm already on Instagram? And this is what I like. You gotta find your group of people. I found my group of people who like YouTube more than any other platform. There's some people that subscribe to me, they like other sites too, but the majority of them I wanted on YouTube. So I did not make one post, and I'll never make a post on any other platform saying, hey, go to my YouTube. Because guess what? They're not going to engage with you all the time. They're not going to be there, right? Because you took them from Instagram. But there's people who like to scroll on Instagram throughout their whole entire day. That's their go-to. So I want to ask you, what is your go-to app? And if you find whatever your go-to app is, that's where you need to be putting yourself out. That's where you need to be putting your energy towards, like, expressing yourself, not just watching videos and scrolling, but actually putting yourself out there to be seen or to be heard or to connect with other people, right? And that's what I realized. I'm on YouTube all the time. YouTube ain't did me no wrong. I was on YouTube since I was a kid, 11 years old. So I'm like, why didn't I just put myself out there? I'm on it all day. So now I'm making use of it. But maybe that's to relate to you guys. Make use of your time more. If you're working a government job, that's not your chosen job, is what I'm hearing. That's not where you're supposed to be forever. That's not your end all be all, is what I'm hearing. But with this card that we have is arrow and focus. So right now, God is wanting you to focus on your target. Focus on your goal that you want to accomplish. It doesn't have to be a major, big goal, but make sure that you're accomplishing certain amounts of self-improvement, or like whatever you do creatively that helps others. That's something you need to be putting your main focus on. It's like so many people are like, you know, when you shoot at a target, you're trying to shoot for a specific outcome. It may not be the one that you wanted because of your lack of determination or focus or drive towards, or perseverance towards that goal, right? So God is pointing me to a specific goal that you have He says you know what you need to accomplish right now. You know where you need to be putting your time into. Even if you're working a government job right now, there's still something else that you should be putting your time into that's going to help grow you. It's going to help put you in a different position in life, okay? And he knows that you don't want to stay in that job forever. He's saying that. He sees you, and he sees how you feel when you wake up and when you go there. He sees how you interact with these people, and it's like you're still trying to keep a smile on your face, but it's like it's just not your place. It's not where you want to be, right? And you may feel like you're trapped or you're stuck, but it's just a certain goal that you haven't been putting your time into that has kept you in a stagnant position. So make sure that you're very precise on what you want. It's about what is that word? Oh my God, it's like I'm hearing treat something like it's a baby, and you know a baby needs a lot of attention. So it's something that needs a lot of your attention. And you know how like you have to teach a kid how to learn their letters or words or how to eat. It's something that you need to do. And you know that babies, it's something that you're taking your eye off of. Something is blocking you from seeing where you need to go or what you need to do every day. It's like excuse me, it's like a baby. You know how like you can't let them, a baby that's like 6 months or 7 months, you can't give them some food and walk away and think they're just going to eat their food, right? They might throw their food on the floor, or they could possibly choke. So it's something that you a certain goal or a certain where you need to put your time into, that you have to baby it or something. You have to mold it, or you have to keep going back to this. You can't put it off for weeks and weeks and weeks, because it just like it's like you're not even taking action, or you're not improving, or you're not advancing when you put it on hold. So it's something that you're putting on hold that you need to press play on, right? With the second card that we have is candle, illumination. So you can light candles for determination, light candles for perseverance, light candles for clarity. With the illumination, you know, light brings illumination. Say it's a dark room, right? This is an easy, basic example. Lights off, can't see nothing. Lights on, you can see everything, right? So it's like it's time to turn the lights on in your life, in your perspective, of whatever you're feeling in the dark about. There's something that you felt in the dark, or you just felt like you didn't have enough knowledge to continue this adventure, this avenue, this it's something that you may have just felt like you couldn't see your way out of a certain situation, or you felt like you were stuck or stagnant in some type of way, but God is just revealing, he's shedding light on what this problem is, and he's just saying that you keep pausing. He's like, you keep pausing. It's like we're going, then we stop. We're going, then we stop. We're going, then we stop. And it's like, why we got these little, and it's like God's saying, like, there's no hurdles. And it's like, people, when you get financially set, like say you like, oh, I can pay my bills, I'm comfortably living, right? You can pay your bills, you can eat your food, go to work, but you still have this dream, right? You're living like this. I'm hearing like you may be still living in the matrix. It's time for you to get out the matrix. Your key out of the matrix is your creative gift, right? Something that you can it's something that's fun to you. It may take your energy, but it's still worth it, you know? It's like people will work for the government and then for 30 years, right? And then they retire. And it's like, wow, you put all that time into somebody else's business, right? And it's like you may be putting your time into somebody else's future and dream instead of yours. It's time to have an equal balance of, like, you know, at least put more time in your dream than somebody else's dream. They're already a foundation. They already are built. Like, they could hire somebody else. They can fire you. But it's like with something that you create and something that you bring to this earth, you can't get fired. Now I'm hearing that I feel like some of you guys know who Maji Got the Tea is, right? But how she says God hired me, who gonna fire me? And that's what I had to do. I had it's just stuck in my head, and it's always in my head now, because it's like certain people in my life was just telling me to go this way, work at this place, do this, do that, do this. And I'm like, matter of fact, hold on. I am working. I'm working for God. I'm being of service. I'm giving them these messages and information that they needed clarity on. Like, I am doing what I need to do. But certain people couldn't see that I was already working, right? Because they see that I didn't have to apply. I didn't have to put in that application. So it's something that you have. You don't have to put in no application. You don't got to get no drug test, even if you did smoke weed or whatever. But there's no halting except for you. You got to put your foot on the gas, you know, and go. You know, that's what I'm hearing. It's like, take action if you want to see change. Nobody's going to come and save you is what I'm hearing. Nobody's going to come and save you with this situation because you are to save yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Like, yeah, that's what I'm hearing with that. Oh my gosh. And then it's like, show the world the real you. Show the world what you provide. Show the world what you bring to the table, right? Next card, hold your vision. There's a vision that you have. There's something that you can see. There's something that you can feel, or something that you just know is meant for you, or you know you're meant to be doing something. And do not let go of that dream. Do not put your dreams on the back burner is what I'm hearing. Don't sit your dreams on the shelf. Don't sit your dreams on the bench. So that's what I'm hearing for you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Or affirmation. I will take action on my dreams. I will take action in my dreams. Or does that sound good? I don't really know, because that just came off the top of my head. But I will listen to God's guidance. I will listen to God's guidance. I will listen to God's guidance. I will take action for myself. I will take action for myself. Because, you know, you take action for other people. You work in their corporation, all that type of stuff. It's time to take action for yourself. And it's time to listen to God's guidance. Because sometimes you could be saying, I want to work here, or I have to work here to get this certain amount of money. But then God could be telling you something different. He could be telling you, hey, I got something else for you. It's like, instead of listening to all these humans and the opportunities they got for you, what about God's opportunity for you? God has an opportunity for you is what I'm hearing. So, I accept God's opportunity for my life. I accept God's opportunity for my life. I accept God's opportunity for my life. I accept God's opportunity for my life, okay? That's what you guys need to say. And do that. Accept that opportunity. You are hired by God. You're working for God. Do you want to work for the government or work for God? Do you want to work for fast food or work for God or own your own stuff? But that's what I'm hearing. So I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace.